Welcome to Parenting Reset. This is your mom friend and your parenting educator Divya. मैं हर रोज यहाँ पे आती हूँ and I take one questions that come on my DM or on the comments and I try to answer it for you. तो आज का जो क्वेश्चन है ना, ये मुझे लास्ट एक हफ्ते में 3 बार पूछा गया है. So I'll combine the crux of the question and I'll tell you what the question was about. It was about कि मैम I feel so guilty. Like एक ने बोला I feel so guilty that I go out to work. The second one said, ma'am, I slapped my child and I felt really guilty about it. What can I do about it? And third one ने मुझे बोला कि ma'am, I just feel that there's this constant guilt I feel. The mother's guilt जाता ही नहीं है. तो आज हम ना mother's guilt के बारे में थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे. Mother's guilt क्या होता है? It's a constant. The day you become a mother, please remember, वो mother's guilt constant ही रहना है. कुछ अच्छा करोगे उसके बारे में 10 बार सोचोगे, ज़्यादा तो नहीं कर दिया, एम आई ओवर पैम्परिंग माई चाइल्ड, ज़्यादा तो नहीं दे दिया, उसको बिगाड़ तो नहीं रही मैं. कम करोगे, एम आई स्पेंडिंग टू लिटिल टाइम विद माई चाइल्ड, यार ज़्यादा स्ट्रिक्ट तो नहीं होगी मैं, थोड़ा बहुत तो दे देना चाहिए ना, इतना तो चलता ही है, राइट. वर्किंग हो, देन यू विल बी लाइक, यार मैं उसको छोड़ के घर से आ रही हूँ, कैसे जाऊँ, इज इट राइट, इज इट रॉन्ग, वॉट शुड आई डू. घर पे बैठे हो, देन यू विल कीप फीलिंग I am not doing anything with my life. What am I doing? My child doesn't even appreciate me. Lot of things keep going on. People are judging me, and there is a lot of clutter or chatter bollo in your mind. So the day you become a mother, no, it's a constant. वो मान के चलो. But mother's guilt sometimes is good and sometimes it is not. अगर वो chronic guilt है जो हमेशा रहता ही है, then it's not good. वाई? क्योंकि आप उसके बारे में भी कुछ कर नहीं सकते हो, लेकिन वो गिल्ट में रहोगे तो यू विल बिकम मोर सैडर, यू विल स्नैप मोर इजीली. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, व्हाट इज अ गुड गिल्ट? दैट यू स्नैप्ड ऑन योर चाइल्ड, आपको गुस्सा आया एंड आप अपने बच्चे पे चिल्ला दिए, ठीक है. देन इफ यू आर फीलिंग गिल्टी दैट आई शुडंट हैव स्नैप्ड ऑन माई चाइल्ड, दैट्स अ गुड गिल्ट. बाय बिकॉज देन योर इनर कंपस इज टेलिंग यू, यार जो मैंने किया ना ये करेक्ट नहीं था, आई शुड हैव और कुड हैव हैंडल इट बेटर, है ना. अब दैट गिल्ट इज अ गुड गिल्ट, इट एटलीस्ट गिव्स यू अ कंपस. इफ दैट गिल्ट इज नॉट देयर, दैट मीन्स कि तुमने चिल्ला दिया एंड यू थिंक दैट यू आर नॉट इवन एट फॉल्ट, सो दैट कंपस इज मिसिंग. थप्पड़ मार दिया, यू थिंक हाँ इट्स ओके ना, उसमें क्या हो गया, बड़ी बात क्या है, थप्पड़ ही तो मारा है, राइट. एंड अगर इफ यू आर हैविंग गिल्ट अबाउट कि आई शुडंट हैव हिट माय चाइल्ड, इट्स नॉट गुड, दैट मीन्स योर इनर कंपस इज देयर, यू कैन फिगर आउट कि ये करना चाहिए था कि नहीं करना चाहिए था, right. So that kind of a guilt is good, which actually points you towards what is important. Like I'll give you my example. Like whenever I am having a fight with Zoravar, or whenever I feel that I'm not spending enough time with Zoravar because of my studies, or I'm working, or I'm going out somewhere, I start getting guilty about it. It's a good guilt. Why? Because it points me back to my value system, that for me, my son is the most important person right now. For me, my family is the most important thing right now. Again, it depends from people to people. For some people, their career gives them more joy. For some people, their family staying at home gives them more joy. So it's not about judgment here. It is about what is important for you right now. What is your thought process about it? What is your value system about it? Okay, so when I feel guilty like this, and if I'm not spent enough time with Zoravar, it's a good guilt that I get into, because it is focusing me back into kaha pe, or what is important for my child. Okay, now chronic guilt is not good. Chronic guilt is, I'm going to work also, I can't leave my work also, and I'm keep telling myself, I don't know, I don't feel good about it, I should have left my job, I don't know whether I want to leave my job or not, I'm not giving enough time to my child, am I too strict with my child, screen time ka guilt, you should not be giving screen time, but you're again and again, you just end up giving screen time to your child again and again and again. So it's like every day the same thing is happening. That's like chronic, you're not doing anything about it also, but वो guilt में रहने की अब आदत पड़ गई है आपको. That guilt is not good for you. Why? Because अगर आप chronic guilt में हो ना, what is going to happen? You'll start snapping. You're going to be very hard on yourself. You will not know कि करना क्या है, and then everything you will be very on the edge. Okay, so understand what kind of a guilt is going on within you. अगर वो guilt is pointing you towards a direction which aligns with your values, it's good. But if that guilt is making you more irritated, more, on the edge, and you can't do anything about it, then it's time to let go. Okay, it's time to let go because you cannot do anything about it. Either you take a step to stop it, अगर screen time है and you're feeling guilty again and again and again, then figure out a way to stop it. Learn how to stop it. Hold boundaries, how to stop it. If you're not able to do, like, working here, if you know you have to go and work, you like going out and working, you like career, you want to do something, but somewhere तुम्हें अभी भी guilt लगी जा रहा है कि यार मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ, किस लिए कर रही हूँ, that is not helping you. तुम ना अपने काम में अच्छा कर पाओगे ना घर में अच्छा कर पाओगे. So that guilt is not good for you. Okay, so guilt is a constant. Remember, every mother go through it for some reason or the other. Sometimes you also feel guilty because you are getting into a perfectionist mood. मतलब there is a certain idea जो आपको था about your motherhood, about your children, about how life should be, is not what you are currently doing. So your idea of what motherhood should be or how your children should be and your idea of what is happening is not the same. And that start giving you guilt as well. मेरा बच्चा पढ़ क्यों नहीं रहा है, मेरे बच्चे ने ये क्यों नहीं करा, मेरे बच्चे ने हाथ क्यों नहीं उठाया, मेरा बच्चा कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं है, am I doing something wrong, is there something मुझे कुछ और करना चाहिए. So you may start making things about yourself. That guilt is also not good. बिकॉज आप अगर उसको अपने बारे में बना लोगे, इट्स गोइंग टू बी लाइक अ क्रॉनिक थिंग फॉर यू. आप अपने बारे में बना रहे हो, आप मतलब आप उससे इतनी नेगेटिविटी ले रहे हो. कैन यू डू एनीथिंग गुड आउट ऑफ इट? Any good solutions come out of it? No. It is only going to irritate you more, and that irritation is going to go on your child. सपोज आपका बच्चा क्लास में सबसे पीछे लास्ट आया, सपोज, ठीक है, 7-8 साल का बच्चा है, लास्ट आया आपकी क्लास में से, ग्रेड 2 ग्रेड 1 में जितने भी, ठीक है, एंड यू आर लाइक, यार इसको पढ़ना नहीं आता है, मेरी गलती है, मैंने इसको नहीं पढ़ाया, आई शुड हैव डन समथिंग एंड ऑल दैट. यू गो इनटू फुल गिल्ट ट्रिप, सपोज. ओके, अब मुझे एक बात बताओ, वो गिल्ट ट्रिप करके आप कुछ कर रहे हो, आप इरिटेट ही हो रहे हो, और फिर आगे अपने बच्चे को भी इरिटेट करोगे आप, ठीक है, आप उसके पीछे पड़ जाओगे. सो इट्स बेटर टू थिंक, ठीक है, अगर इसको नहीं आया है, एज अ मदर what can I do to help him to learn better, to do better, to support him, maybe tuitions, maybe something else, I don't know, right? Let me figure that out. Don't you think that approach is much better for the child? Also remember, if you start getting into guilt all the time, you are going to teach the same thing to your child. You're not teaching your child to find solution, you're teaching your child of self pity. कि कुछ भी गलत होना, then you start feeling bad about yourself because that's all you can do, right? उससे ज़्यादा तो हम कर भी कुछ नहीं सकते. So make sure so identify what kind of a guilt you're going through. Okay, if it is a chronic guilt, if it is a guilt that is not serving you any purpose, please let it go. There's no point to holding it. You can just tell yourself, I'm doing my best, my child needs the mother that I need to be, and that is all I can do right now. Okay, and as I say, if God has sent you a child, there is a reason for it. Otherwise, why is my child not with you or your child has not come to me? So भगवान ने भी कुछ सोच समझ के ही अगर एक जीवन आपको दिया है, तो सोच के ही दिया होगा that maybe you are the best parent or the mother that the child needs. Okay, so stop feeling guilty about things. But if guilt is pointing you towards your value, that's a good guilt. So listen to it and acknowledge it. Okay, so I hope I have answered you parents, whether it's a dad or a mom. This is a normal, guilt is always going to be there. Have I done enough? और कुछ तो नहीं कर सकता था, मेरा बच्चा ठीक है, ज़्यादा स्ट्रिक्ट तो नहीं हो गया, मारना तो नहीं चाहिए थे. इट्स जस्ट सेल्फ डाउट. वाई? बिकॉज कोई हैंडबुक नहीं है ना पेरेंटिंग की कि ये सही है ये गलत है. सो एवरी टाइम आई एम गोइंग टू डाउट माई सेल्फ एज टू मैंने कैसे किया. ओके, सो हैविंग सेड दैट, let me know in comments what do you think about parent guilt. Okay, and agar aapko bhi koi sawal hai related to parenting, you can put it in the comments below. I will take it up in upcoming weeks and I'll answer it for you. So I come here every day, mostly around 1:32, but some days I come aage piche also, depending upon if my son is home or not. But I come here every day from Monday to Friday and I answer one parenting question for you. And if you have any questions, you can put it down. If you want to join my free calm पेरेंटिंग मास्टर क्लास, उसका लिंक भी नीचे है. गो अहेड, join the next masterclass where I'm going to teach you about how you can be a calmer mother, how can you be a calmer parent, and how can you help and build a connection with your child. With that, this is me, Divya, signing off, and I'll see you tomorrow.